Hey, how's it going? Hans Schaff here with GoTinyBeFree, and of course I'm here at the Cottages of Pine Lake here in North Alabama, and today I've got an exciting tour I want to show you of this beautiful IncrediCottage behind me. One of our residents has decorated it and is living there now full-time, and she just loves it, and I'm super excited to share it with you because it is a super cool layout. It's really cool to see what she's done, and she's actually extended it by putting in a covered porch on the side and on the front, and I'm going to go through and kind of show you how she's using this tiny house, so let's go check it out. Okay, so we're heading to the northeast corner of the property here, and this is in phase 1 in the forest, and you can just kind of see this awesome view that this resident has here, and she's doing a little bit of gardening out here as well. Just put all this nice pine straw down too, and we've got some foothills there in the background. We've got some cows over here, some Canadian geese were there yesterday. But anyway, I'm going to show you the inside of her house. So this is an IncrediCottage by Incredible Tiny Homes. I'm just going to show you the side view here real quick. It's right there on the property line, and she's got just incredible views with her porch and all of her windows looking out in this field. So without further ado, let's go take a look inside. So sitting here on Cece's deck, so peaceful. She's got these large screened areas where there's no frames or anything. You just kind of look out and you can hear the birds chirping. You can see the leaves on the trees and the wildlife running around, flying around. It's really neat. And these cows, they'll come right up. So if you're out there, doing something, moving something around, these cows come running thinking that you're bringing some food. So they're real neat cows. They're real young, and so they're very curious, and it's just really neat to kind of see them walking all around and doing their thing. So, but anyway, this is Cece's. She's got kind of two porches. The IncrediCottage obviously has its own porch that we'll show you that it comes built with, and then she added this on. So she actually has kind of three spaces. She has the home itself, which is a 10 by 20 IncrediCottage, 200 square feet inside. Then she has the front porch, which is 4 by 10. And then she has this, which I believe is something around 8 feet by maybe 12, 16 feet, something like that. And so what she says is that the space there in the front, which I'll show you here in a second, that's kind of her morning space. The sun kind of hits it, kind of warms it up, kind of in the morning when it's kind of cool out. You got the sun to kind of warm you up. She'll have her coffee there, and just kind of sit there and watch nature there from her front porch. Then in the afternoon, when that space kind of warms up, then she has this nice little shady spot here on the side, and she kind of moves over here, and she's got her TV. She's got a little mini fridge right here with some different drinks and kind of overflow from what her fridge inside doesn't contain. And so she's watching TV right here. Has some residents over here, some neighbors or friends kind of watching some TV. They can just kind of open this up, grab a drink, and put it right back, all within arm's reach, which again, one of the benefits of tiny living, everything's within reach. And got all these neat decorations and everything. And of course, this real comfy chair, but I mean, you could just take a nap right here. So this is the outside of her home right here on this porch. And so those are metal walls. So you can stick magnets on there and kind of hang stuff on the outside of your home, which makes it even more usable. She's got her nice TV right here on wheels, so she can move that around. Again, there's the little mini fridge, and you can see that seat right there. And then she's got this flag, which, dual purpose. It's, showing her patriotism, but it also blocks the afternoon sun, so it doesn't come through totally unfiltered, and so it's not kind of right there in her face. So it kind of works like a little curtain. And then of course, just the view that she's got right here out her porch door. So as we carry on to the actual tiny house itself, here is that front porch where I was telling you about how she likes to come out in her mornings where it's a little cool outside, and the morning sun kind of warms it up. It's got a nice little chair right there, right here by her front door. And this is all screened in, so there's no bugs. You can just kind of leave her front door open, and we'll walk inside here in a second. Here we are, the inside of Cece's home, the IncrediCottage. Here is her kitchen, and remember the layout of it, the layout of the IncrediCottage is you have the separate kitchen / living room in the front, and then you have the bedroom in the back next to the bathroom. So we'll walk through the space again, 10 by 20. and you can kind of see how functional she's made this kitchen here. She's got, you know, her magnetic spice racks and things here, which all those magnets just stick on the wall. You can rearrange and move them however you like. And then she's got a few appliances here on the kitchen counter, along with her cutting board there. Plenty of space, she says, to be able to do everything she needs to do. And then she's got her cooktop over here with a nice apron sink, microwave, and hood range that actually vents outside. And again, that view right there through the window that she's got there, the cows and the lake there behind, and the foothills and all. So you zoom back out here, you can kind of see the full kitchen. And all of her plates and things are fit underneath these really deep drawers that they've got. And she has a little smaller fridge there, so she kind of have a little pantry on top, which she says is plenty big enough for all of her food items and things. And a little bit extra storage there in the water heater cabinet. She also added this wallpaper, which is real neat, kind of adds some depth to the kitchen there. That it's just wallpaper, the bricks. And then we'll spin around here to the other side of the kitchen living room area. And you can kind of see how she's done this. See, a lot of people have questions, well, how do you use this space? And this is what Cece has figured out to kind of utilize the space for her way of living. I think it's brilliant. She has just a little table, all she needs right there. We'll fold that out so you can kind of see how she uses that for her breakfast or dinner or different meals that she's eating. And this is kind of her little workstation where she, you know, it's a computer, but it also can work as a TV if she wants to, you know, watch something while she's sitting in her lazy boy there. She can be, you know, eating and or watching some TV from that comfy chair. And then she's got this little curtain over this little table right here. She has a whole kind of bunch of knickknacks and some different appliances and things that are all underneath there as additional storage. She's really utilized storage here in a really clever way where you can't see that she has as many things as she does. There's also a foot massage under there, she said, and of course her computer and different things. So it's, again, really great use of space. You can kind of see exactly how somebody can customize a home and really make it their own. So here's kind of how she would have her breakfast or have her dinner. You know, some people will prefer to have a big table, but you know, if this is all that you're using, all you need is something to kind of fold away and get out of the way, so you've got a lot more space to do other things, like you know, extend your lazy boy out, your recliner. And I've got Cece right here, the resident here, and she was telling me that you know, having, for her, you know, in a tiny house, you can't have everything, but you can have everything that you need. You just kind of pick and choose what's most important to you. And so for her, this recliner, this is something she kind of designed this area around. She said, you know, when I go tiny, I got to have this recliner. And so therefore, she kind of knew her most important thing, and she was able to kind of design this room and the space around that. So Cece, tell me a little bit about that. You said this came from, you know,
my previous home, yes. And it was a must, a recliner. You know, I'm retired senior citizen now, and so I must have my recliner to just stretch out, and it's very comfortable. It stretches all the way out, and it doesn't have to be, I don't have to move it far from the wall for it to extend all the way out and lay back. And I'm able to be comfy while I watch my computer / TV. I use this for both computer and my television. So it's very comfortable in the evening when I want to watch inside. And if I don't want to be inside, of course, I can be outside.
Yeah, I got so many different options, which is so cool.
Yes.
You've actually got 3 TVs, right? Or 3 places you can watch TV.
Right, I have 3, yes.
All different sizes and
each different sizes. And when I get tired in here, if I come from outside, I'll stay in here for a little bit, and then I go retire to bed. I have my big TV where I look for us like being in a movie theater.
Yeah, we'll show that in a minute too. That's really neat.
Yeah.
But people don't realize what you can all do in a tiny house. You know, you don't have to have everything tiny. You can, you know, again, you can have a few big things. Like this is a pretty big chair, but because that was important to her, she can kind of work around it. And
a must-have.
Yeah, you don't have to, everything has to be tiny by any means.
Yeah.
So let's go show them kind of this big TV that you've got over here.
Okay.
So, and just kind of for reference, so this is probably like maybe a 24 inch, something like that monitor.
I think probably something, something like that.
And then the
26 or something. I don't remember when I bought it.
And
something like that.
And
that one
TV,
out there is like 42, I think.
42, okay. Now I'm going to show you the 65 inch TV that she's got here in the bedroom. Take a look at this. How neat is this bedroom? This is the bedroom in the IncrediCottage. First of all, you can see the view she's got, again, out that window there looking at, this is a forest lot, and she's looking through the trees there at the field there in the back. On the north of the property, that goes towards the foothills, and again where the cows and different animals are, geese and things. And she's got a single bed right in here, which is up 18 inches, so she can kind of get some storage underneath there. So again, more storage she's been able to utilize there. And some neat decorations, a lot of magnetic stuff again. Doesn't like putting holes in the walls, which is very smart. And there's that TV. This was a TV she had in her previous residence. And this, and tell me the story about this armoire, or this dresser too that you
I really wanted to bring my dresser because that was a good find on the side of the road thing, and I sanded down, painted it, put new handles, and I've had it for, oh my gosh, many years now, and I really wanted it to come. So when you put the measurements down to show, and I was so happy to know, oh yes, it will fit. So it fit perfect. So I was very happy about that.
Yeah, and I'll zoom back out so you can see that, because it really does. Both the dresser and the TV on top are a perfect fit for that wall. You couldn't get any bigger. I mean, it fits perfectly in there.
Yeah.
And so, like you said, it kind of gives her that home theater, tiny home theater type atmosphere here in her bedroom. And you look at the space she has between the bed and the dresser. I mean, it's a perfect amount of space. You can open all these drawers if you need to, plenty of space. You can pull the bins out from underneath the bed. Plenty of space. She said she had a queen before and just didn't need that wasted space.
Right, didn't need to take up all that space when I only slept on a portion of the queen anyway, so yeah, I got rid of it.
And her house has the bay window here. So it not only has the 4x5 window in the back, but it's also pushed out an extra 2 feet. So she has a little extra nook here.
That's very comfortable to sit over there and look out and read, and I love it because it looks over to the pasture too. The cows over there. And sometimes they come and sit in that little corner, so I'm able to see them close up too.
And then I want to show this closet too, because this is one of the homes that actually does have a built-in closet. And she says it's got so much, again, talk about storage space. People don't think you have storage in a tiny house, but Cece will demonstrate just how much she has. And she says there's, well, I'm take the words out of your mouth, but she says there's ample storage. She put a little shelf up there you can kind of see. And then she has like some furniture down here as well with drawers, like an armoire or kind of just drawers. And so it's got plenty of storage in there for all sorts of things. So, and on top of that, on top of the bathroom here, you've also got some additional storage there as well, storage shelf. And then of course, over the toilet, she's got additional storage there as well. And then, as we mentioned, you know, she, of course, all these kitchen cabinets, the water heater cabinet, and then right there below her little side table there as well. So she's got tons of storage in here. And then we'll quickly show you the bathroom. Again, all that storage there over the toilet, just kind of wasted space otherwise, and more magnetic stuff on the wall, which is really cool. The shower, a little mirror, and that's about it. So what a neat space that Cece has created here in this tiny home here at the Cottages of Pine Lake, and we're so happy to see her really living the tiny dream here and making the most of the space. And I just really want to showcase this for other people to kind of, because a lot of people see this design and they can't figure out maybe how to use the space. So this is a great real world living example of exactly how to use this back bedroom, the front room as well. And I just think it works so well. And what she's really done is transform one space into about 3, you know, one for the morning, one for the evening, one for the weekends, you know, one for nighttime. So it's really neat to see kind of how she's utilizing the space and really, you know, going tiny and being free. So just want to kind of showcase this for everybody. And also, she also has a washer dryer. Forgot to mention this, but behind door number 1, she's got a stackable washer dryer unit as well, which is out of the way. Also functions as the door for the bathroom as well. And then when you're not in the bathroom, you can cover this up. You don't even know it's here. So one last view here. I'm gonna come around here. There's the closet there again on the right, bathroom on the left. Going back into the kitchen. You got to see the view from this angle here. Such a neat space. Here's how she's watching TV there from her recliner love seat. Kitchen, everything she needs. And there's the lake, Cottages of Pine Lake here. Our little front porch where she sits in the mornings. And her side deck here. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for joining us. GoTinyBeFree. And for more information about the Cottages of Pine Lake, go to GoTinyCottages.com. Thanks for stopping by and stay tuned for future videos.